Welcome back to another episode of Motogp Mac, and today we're going to talk about Joe and Mir being very happy after testing the new Honda in Valencia. Now, speaking after it, Joan said, "I'm very happy. It is the first time I'm able to feel a difference since I arrived at Honda. That something is really working better. With all this wind, sometimes it can be difficult to compare the bikes. But even in this wind, straight away I was able to feel an improvement, and honestly, this is very good." Then, in the last part of the day, we were really focused on making a setup for the bike, trying some things in the front end of the bike. We didn't do a proper time attack, we just made our day as best as we could, as there was not enough time to fit everything in. But we have to be happy with the lap times and the pace. With used tyres, being in the low 30s is something that makes me happy, because at this lap time, you could be at the front. So it's fantastic. He was then asked about areas where the bike is better, and he said, "I was able to feel straight away that the bike is lighter, so it stops a little bit better. You stress the same under braking, but now you are braking at a different braking point. It also helps a little bit on the turning side, and it helps everything that can be improved. The bike is lighter, so it's just an advantage." He was then speaking about the grip. He said, "It looks like the grip is something that we complained about all last year, and it is much better. The wheelbase, we've tried some settings on the wheelbase," he said, "moving the balance of the bike. The bike, if you can see, is a little bit bigger than the one from before. The previous trend for the Japanese motorcycles was short and tall, while the European manufacturers are low and long." He was then speaking about the front end, and he said, "I was able to have a better feeling with this front end and a better feedback from the front. Now, this is only the first test. It is true that it's on a Valencia track where we request a lot of information from the front. But all in all, he seems to be fairly happy with where the bike is. And, I guess I suppose is in a better position. Now, remember, he didn't race on Sunday. And, I always take this kind of feedback that riders say with the new bikes and stuff, like, with a grain of salt. Some of it could be a little bit of PR stuff, and definitely throwing in there that he didn't do a quali run towards the end. Majority of people did do a quali run towards the end, but I suppose when I look at it, for me, the data is always a little bit skewed in these because the track is rubbered in. And I know a lot of people are going to say, "Oh, but it was colder." Yeah, look, it had a full weekend's racing. It had a Monday test of rubber on it. So the track was in a good condition rubber-wise. So there was definitely grip there. So how will the Honda be, let's just say, for example, coming through the whole race weekend? If they start off on the green track and then progressing towards the race, will it get stronger towards the race weekend, or will there be an improvement? All in all, it's good to see Mir happy and in a positive mood after his disastrous season. It's good as well to hear him talk about the bike, especially the front end is the biggest thing that I take away from that he can feel the front end now, which for me means that Mir can ride the way he wants to ride if he can feel the front end. But I definitely love to know your thoughts. What do you think of Joe and Mir's comments on the new Honda? Definitely leave your thoughts in the comments below, and I'll be back again tomorrow with another video.